Yeah.
What was your first day like at uni then?
It's weird. So my friend Gavin, who's the one we mentioned in the last two, he's getting quite a lot of someone I don't see very often. He's getting quite a lot of mentions. My mum was a teacher, so she was working that day. So he took me up to university, and everyone's like quite polite because they've just got there. But Gavin's not.
Right, yeah.
So we got there, we were having a laugh as we go up there. So we had all my stuff in the back of his awful car.
Yeah.
So we got up there, and I was in like halls of residence first of all, and so you're meeting these people that you're going to be spending the next year with for the first time. And this guy Jason, who I'm still friends with him now, but he got introduced and I was going, "Hi, I'm Robbie. I'm living there." And they said, and chatting away, just making polite conversation with someone you've just first met, and everything really nice. And he said to Gavin, he goes, "And oh, are you Robbie's brother?" Gavin looked at him and went, "Fuck off, mate! I wouldn't be related to this cunt." And you just go, "Oh my god, what's happened?" Like abort. It's all gone wrong. But it's good. Then you quite quickly, like first of all, you're like, "Oh no, I don't know anyone," but you quite quickly make friends. It seems like God, it took a while to make friends. You go, "Well, you've been here like 2 weeks," and it's so. I think it goes quite quickly.
I imagine that because you're all studying the same thing. Or you're not?
Well, we're not. No, you're studying different things.
I've got so much to learn.
So we're in there. I mean, a lot of people seem to be studying law. I did economics, but a lot of people were studying law in my flat. And we were on a ground floor flat. So at the time, only boys could be on the ground floor or something for some reason.
Right.
For sex offenders.
So you're sharing the actual flat.
So there's a kitchen. There were 6 individual rooms. So we had like our own room with a shower and a toilet.
Yeah.
A bed, shower, toilet, like a tiny little room, like about half the size of this room, probably.
Right.
The whole space. And then we shared a kitchen in groups of 6, and there were different people in different things.
I would hate it.
Why?
I just don't like the idea of living with strangers.
You've got your own room you can go to.
Yeah, but I don't. I hate kind of like that awkward. Like if I'm going to the toaster and I'm like, all right, like I wouldn't like that meeting of, well, how you doing?
It's the same people every day. You've met them.
Yeah, but I just couldn't get.
But
through
like with Jordan, if he's at the toaster, you're like, "Oh, this is awkward."
No,
I'll just get toasted in my room.
No, I've known him for. I knew him for a year before he moved in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But you very quickly, yeah. I mean, you probably have that the first week.
Yeah,
and people are a bit, "Oh, I hope no one steals my milk."
Yeah,
like that. But then after a while, it's like, it doesn't matter. But we had so we still know different people from different floors of our building. But we had on the top floor of ours, there was this girl called Catty who was there, who was like the most attractive girl at university. Like
right.
That. And she was. It became like people would go, "Oh my god, have you seen that girl over there?" Sort of thing like that. People who you didn't really know that well, and they go, "Oh, yeah, she lives in our flat." She go, "Oh my god, you live in the same." There's like friends I've known since then, years later, have talked about this and go, "Are you talking about Catty?" They go, "Yeah." She's like far and away the most attractive girl in university, and I didn't really do much work on my course. I was doing economics, and we were all me and my friends, the guys, were sort of sat around chatting one day, and she came into our kitchen, which she didn't really normally do. She's always on good terms. She's a really lovely girl.
Yeah.
She came in and I said, she said, is Robbie here? And I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
She came and said, "Oh, Robbie, I'm just changing courses now, and I'm starting to do economics because I wasn't really getting on with the course I was doing. I was wondering if you could if you've got any time, could you come up to our room in a bit and just give us some help with economics and all this?" I was going, I went, yeah, no problem. If I pop up in like about an hour or so, and she goes, "Yeah, no, that'd be great, it'd be fantastic," like that. Okay, she walked out of the room. My mate Dave just turned around and looked at me and went, "Mate, we've got to teach you economics." And then, it was like some montage from a film where like I'm sat there with these books trying to learn economics in an hour. So this girl, I'm people on their blackboard, so this guy going, "I just can't get it."
All these equations,
yeah, flying across like all that. I said, "Yeah, no,
that's incredible."
Yeah.
Did you teach her economics?
I bobbed through a few bits, and then it became very clear that I didn't really know much about economics, but I think enough to sort of get through the conversation, not make it too awkward.
Right. Yeah. How do they decide who's in your house? Or when do you find out who's in your house?
When you get there.
Do you?
You find out you get
That fills me with so much dread.
Oh, it could. I mean, I got lucky. There were people who didn't really.
Imagine getting the short stick.
Yeah, but you can. If you're starting uni, my advice would be to do as many different things as possible, because you can. Well, some of the good things. So when you get there, I presume it's the same now. This is 20 years ago. When you get there, they have like a what's it, clubs and societies festival where you can just basically go on. And at the time, it's for like about £3 a club or something like that. You could sign up to as many things as you wanted. So I did like I did a little bit of football,
Yeah.
played hockey, did student radio. You can just sign up for loads of different things.
Yeah.
And then you meet people from all sorts of different things. You meet people from your course. So it's not that bad if you're not best mates with the people
No.
that you live with.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're absolute arseholes, it's going to be quite annoying. But generally, most people in life are quite nice, aren't they? Sort of thing. And I'm still mates with so many of them.
What, the people
now.
that you live with?
Yeah. So
that's so lucky though. There's so many bastards out there, Robbie.
yeah, there is, but also I think also the time that you go at when you're at 18, they're still quite formative years, I think, and I think you do sort of mold into each other a bit. But like when I went to Whistler skiing earlier in the year, 2 of the 4 people in the group were people I met on that first day at university.
Social life, Robbie. What like going out? That's often like a big thing.
Yeah, we had. I mean, we in the second year.
Yeah.
The people I lived with the first year, we all moved into a house because you get 1 year on campus at UEA, or you did at the time, and then you go in. You rented a house. We rented a house on Deerham Road, and we had quite good parties. Now we had one like this school boys and schoolgirls party where everyone was like dressed up in sort of school uniforms thing.
Right.
And like our next door neighbours, there was this like a really old man and his wife sort of thing, and the guy had come back, was outside with his other old guy mate, and he said, "Oh, we're having a party." We said, "Oh, sorry, is the noise a bit much?" And he went, "No, it just looks really good. Really glad you're enjoying yourself." We went, "Do you want to come in?" He went, "Yeah." So basically, like these 2 old blokes, like who must have been in their 70s, were just in there, just getting drunk with loads of like 18-year-old girls in school uniforms and all this, so, like, just chatting, and everyone was really interested because they were the only people who were like 70.
That's
and
mad.
By the end of it, they're going, "Oh, we'll come. Oh, we'll go home and if our wives moan, we'll just come back," and all this. So they're going, "Yes, amazing."
That's fucking brilliant. That sounds like a Zac Efron teen movie.
I mean, it was like this legendary party on campus, and then we had a follow-up to it, a beach party, where we had like a paddling pool outside at the back and got like, sand and stuff in, hired a smoke machine and like strobe lights and all this. Like,
the effort that university like students go through for partying far outweighs what they put in the classroom.
Oh yeah, I did no work.
Did you not?
Not very much, but I knew it was very different to now because it was free.
Yeah.
There was no, you didn't have to pay any fees.
Right.
In fact, because family had a lower income, I got paid to go to university. I got a grant to go to university for the first couple of years, I think.
Yeah.
So it's very different. So, and I knew I wanted to go to university, and I did economics because I was quite good at it at school.
Yeah.
But I knew I didn't want to work in a bank. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Right. Do you feel like it's kind of like a bit of a filler? Like you don't want to do life yet, so I'm going to do.
I think it's a good way to. I think it depends what you want to do. If you want to become a lawyer, you probably need a law degree. Like you probably have to do. It depends. So if you know what you want to do or you've got an idea, then there is some people for it's worthwhile. But yeah, I think it's quite a good easing into life because it's that sort of bit in between having to go to work every day and not being at home. It was great. I mean,
what group were you in at uni?
I did quite. I mean, I was quite lucky. My friends were quite a good group. I played hockey. I didn't like hockey, but I didn't really like I joined the football team. But I didn't particularly enjoy the people in the football team that much. They weren't nasty people. I didn't really gel with them as much. Whereas my friends, I had some friends who played hockey, and I thought, oh, I'll get involved in that. But I hated hockey and would openly tell them I didn't like the sport.
Yeah.
So they'd bring me on as sub for the last 10 minutes. I was top scorer after the first 6 months because the team was so bad. And I came on as sub or something like in the last 10 minutes.
Well, and you never.
And I didn't know how to play hockey. We played a little bit at school, but then the ball like just fell to me like a yard out and I hit it in. And it was the only goal they'd scored by Christmas. So then I was like, well, I'm kind of top scorer here, so I think I need a bit more respect.
It's honestly like an American film.
Yeah, it was a bit like that.
When I think of uni, my only go-to is American films.
Yeah.
One of my best friends back in the day moved away to uni, and this is when I had my first girlfriend, and I was in the mindset of like, oh, you must always be with her. That's how you live. And all my friends would go and see my best mate, and I never once went, so I don't feel like I ever really got to. Because even if you're not at uni, if you go and
hang out with people,
you feel like you experience it.
You must have lots of viewers or students. Maybe one of them can invite you along. We'll just go for a weekend and stay with them.
Can you please
come?
Yeah, just if you're at uni and you're I don't know, this is weird, and you're at a campus.
Which I mean, I think you can be more picky. Pick a uni you want to. Do you want? Maybe we could do a few of them. Maybe you can see what it's like to be at Oxford.
Really? Why don't we do like a little series for your YouTube channel where we go and try out different uni?
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
I'm in. Right, so
Right.
if you want me, myself and Robbie to come to your uni, what are we doing? Having a night out?
We'll have a night out. We're not staying with you because you might be mental.
Yeah.
We'll get a hotel.
Yeah. All right, shall we pick some cities?
Yeah, where do you want to go to?
The madder the better.
Okay. I don't think we want to go in London because it's too.
Yeah,
You
fuck
wanna
London.
People can sell it in the comments. Tell us why we should go to your uni.
Yeah, or tweet us.
Or tweet
You can
us.
tweet us at Jack's Happy Hour. I'm Jack on Twitter, and you're Robbie Knox.
Yeah.
Is that what your Twitter handle
Yeah.
is? There we go. And then we'll come and we'll hang out.